Hello everyone, this is Joe, Four Soft Corners here again, and for today's video we are going to continue with my showcase of sets through the 50s, and today we will have 55 tops. Like I said in earlier videos, going through set by set like this, I really just want to document what I have, so when I pick up new cards I can show those off and then keep seeing the additions to these sets like that. But going through a lot of these don't have a lot of star power. I mean, a few Hall of Famers here or there, but a lot of the sets, I mean, there's still great vintage sets from the 50s. I'm sure everybody still enjoys just seeing vintage cards and hearing talk about the sets and everything, but overall some of the cards maybe just come across a little bit more as boring or so. But I don't know, this set really, just the look of the cards in general, and then still not a ton of Hall of Famers. I believe 3 I have from this set, but 2 bigger ones you'll see at the end. But well, we'll start showing off. I just wanted to show first just my thoughts on this set, and comparatively I'll show with the 54 tops. 53 tops will always be my favorite set overall, and from the 50s. I mean, most of my favorite sets are from the 50s, but when thinking about what would be next, when I showed off 54, definitely one of my favorite sets. But 58 also another one of my favorites. But I feel like I definitely, for second favorite set from the 50s, I feel like I definitely give the nod to 55. Just comparing the 54 and 55 here, they just, the main photo, which most times is more of a headshot or whatever, is just a little bit smaller. Well, team logos are really front and center in both, but then it's kind of like background side or back or action image, black and white on the 54s and then color on these, and more equally sized between the two. So just given all that, and then 56 will also be very similar to both these, and a lot of the headshots are the same, but just overall, just I feel like the looks of all of it, and then incorporated with the colors, the colorful backgrounds, which I mean 54 has also, but just all in all, I definitely think this set definitely takes the cake as number 2 overall favorite sets for me. That was Hal Smith and then Bob Keegan here. So this is a 206 card set, and I have 44 of them, so it's just a little under 22% of the set I have, so almost a quarter of the way there, which until I started doing these, Jake Thies, until I started going through and looking into what I have here more, I honestly didn't realize I had that many cards from this set. So like I said, anytime I see any of these cards from these sets from the sets from the 50s, Fred Marsh, at really decent prices, I'll pick them up. But as far as zeroing in on any sets, I definitely gonna keep doing that on the 53 set most of all. But this is definitely next on my radar then, to try and pursue some, just pick up some more of the cards, some more Hall of Famers. It's Jim Finnegan. Bobby Hoffman, and again on I know the front of the cards are normally what you see the most, what everybody is drawn to, but definitely think these have a great back to them also. So it definitely puts that up there, just the colors and Here's Alex Grammas. 54 did it also, but I love starting to get more of the in line, just a little bit easier to see when, instead of being a box vertically, the horizontal stats. Used to seeing them like that. Always loved cartoons on the back of these, and just overall, Herman Waymeyer. Just visually overall, this is just, like I said, probably my second favorite set of all time. It's Vic Power. Ed McGee. Wayne Terwilliger. Always loved the old Senators logo, or oh sorry, actually Nationals logo, the Capitol building in the back of the W there. Leo Keeley. Likewise, the old Red Sox logo at the bat is always definitely funny to look at. Joe Cunningham. Like I said, this set, being horizontal and just the layout and everything, very similar to 56, but here's Billy Glynn, or Bill Glynn. In 56, then you lose the team logos and it just has the team name written. So I always give preference usually to all these sets that have the logos pretty much front and center. There's Chuck Stobbs. Harold Corky Valentine. Actually, sorry, I just wanted to grab. I mean, most people know what these look like, but just seeing, comparing the 56, like I said, you lose. I mean, the headshots and the action shots basically the same. It's just the background solid colors, kind of almost two-tone from a light to darker of the colors, but then on this you have shots of stadiums, the field, stuff like that in the background, but you lose the logos on this, and those shots in the background of the stadiums and field are pretty neat on some of them. Just not as bright, so overall more grayish looking, darker set in my opinion 56 is, so that's why I kind of much prefer that. J.W. Porter. Like I said, just the logos, the Tigers logo there, just being so front and center on the card is really neat. Again, the old Cub logo. This is Bill Tremmel, the Cubs logo. Bill Taylor. When I go through these sets, I usually talk just about how, like, the condition shows, and I mean overall, obviously this one is and this one's miscut, but I mean even without, if it wouldn't be miscut without having the top of the other card there. I mean, just being off center, I still think they present very well off center, and I just think with everything else to look at on the card, with the color and the logos and all that, and, I think any creases or anything like that are kind of very well hidden or not your main focus. Jim Davis. Carl Olson. So like I said, most of these would not be very high grade, but I still think present very well. Like I said, your focus is there's Bob Borkowski. I mean, just the Red Legs logo there, just so, like I said, I mean, I know I keep saying it, but I just, as I'm flipping through these and looking at them, this set really is growing on me more and more and more, and I'm already saying it's my second favorite set. Arnold Portocarrero. Gordon Jones. Chuck Harmon. So like I said, there's 206 cards in this set. Obviously huge rookies, the Clemente rookie, the Koufax rookie, and the Harmon Killebrew rookie. And other than that, I mean, you definitely have there's Camilo Pascual, Hank Aaron second year card, Ernie Banks second year card, Al Kaline second year card, and then the Willie Mays. There's Bill Wilson, but then no Mantle in this set, so that makes it a little easier, I suppose. Like I said, only 206 cards. It's not a huge set, so I mean, the rookie cards are big in it. There's Steve Bilko, but like I said, this is definitely be up there, I believe, in my list of priorities to try and cross some more cards off. There's Carlos Paula. Here's Johnny Riddle. And here's one of my Hall of Famers, and another great looking card of this guy. When I did the video response for Eric 4-Leaf Cards, I picked the Monty Irvin from 53 Tops as the most beautiful card in my collection, and I mean, this is right up there too, just as far as great looking, beautiful cards. For a little there, yeah. There's a Hall of Famer Monty Irvin. There's Wally Westlake. Chuck Deering. Kurt Roberts there. It's be the first I noticed the Pirates logo at all. It's just another great looking one. Just a little preview then for my next the next video. Here's Ed Lopat. Next video I'll probably do 56 and 57 tops together. I believe I have roughly somewhere around 16, 56 tops, I believe, but I think I only have, there's Luis Ortiz. I think I only have 3 cards from 57 tops. It's definitely, especially tops, the one I'm most lacking in from the 50s. So I'll probably show those two together. I showed off a large batch of 58 tops once, but I'll probably do that. Here's Bill Renna. I'll probably go through that again just to, because I think I have some new ones since then. And then I have, I think roughly a third to a half of Jerry Lynch, the 59 set complete. So that one I have bindered, so I'll do a flip through the whole binder of that, of what I have so far. And that'll close out the 50s then. So that's kind of upcoming. What here's Dick Schofield. Upcoming one I have yet from the 50s yet before I get into the 60s. And before I do move on, I'll probably just show everything I have. I mean, I keep all these in binders, so in pages. The 59, I have a binder to itself for it, but all the other sets from the 50s, I just, besides 53 tops, I just have together right now. So here's Dick Hall. So just of the 50s cards I have besides 53 and 59, I'll flip through that binder then just when I'm done with the 50s before I go on the 60. And so that's 42 of the cards I have. Both these last two, most people probably know what they're going to be, especially if you've seen my national recap, but so both these were pickups from the national. The first is the Harmon Killebrew rookie. This was not remotely on my radar at all at the going into the national, and I think might have been my last pickup. I saw it sit on a table. He had 2 of them, I think a 2 and a 2.5, and the 2.5, or this looked better than the 2.5, so just couldn't pass up. I believe I got this for $100, so just couldn't pass up the deal on it. Really love that one. And also another reason why when I saw that at a good price, I pulled the trigger, because I had picked this one up prior. Again, if anybody watched my national recap, they heard this story already, but this was going in, I wanted one bigger card for me, and this definitely fits that. Card around this price range, just wanted one bigger card like this, kind of to remember my first national, commemorate it with something like that a little bit. So it took forever till I saw so many different examples of these, but most in high grade or not graded, and asking really high prices for raw. I don't know, just overall for the condition, it's still just, I mean, obviously 2 big creases there, but don't go through the face, and some scuffing there through the face, but I mean, the image still very clear, I think, and the color very good, and decent centering. So just overall, very proud to have this card. Very glad I got to pick it up at the national, and I'll always have it to remember that by. So that's it for this video. Like I said, this was one I was kind of really excited to shoot, because as I was looking at the cards I had from this set. I, like I said, didn't realize I had so many, and as I was getting ready to put everything together, like I said, just was really excited to get this one, just because of how much the more and more I looked at this, the more the set was growing on me. But we're at 20 minutes already, so I guess we'll cut it short, or cut it off here. Thanks everyone for sticking around to watch this, and let me know what your thoughts are on the 55 set. I mean, definitely an iconic set. I feel like most people have positive thoughts about this, but I mean, not everybody may, but I just like to hear everybody's thoughts on it. I'll see you next time, and just remember, every card can be a great looking card, even if it has 4 soft corners. Thank you.